So, how to let go of embarrassment and show up in your power. So, we've had many times situations whereby something happens and you want to hide. You literally want to allow the floor open so that you can fall inside, or lie down on your bed and cover your duvet and just stay there without coming out. Stay where it's dark without coming out, because you feel like, people are going to be judging you based off of that one moment or something that you've done, or something that's embarrassing that you've done, and you just feel like you've humiliated yourself into the next lifetime, right? So yeah, let's talk about it today. Let's talk about those when you feel like that, when you feel like you've been embarrassed, and how can you come back from that and step into your power, because truly that is not a place that you want to stay forever or for a long time. Now, first things first, you have to normalize the feeling of embarrassment. How do I mean? Everybody has been at a point where they've been embarrassed, misunderstood, or judged at some point. So this is not a novel feeling. It is not something that is unique to just you. So you have to understand that embarrassment and all of this is normal. Something that I've been saying to myself lately in creating videos is embarrassment is the entry point, is the price you pay for entry, right? It may not be the case for some people, but to me, I cringe sometimes when I watch my videos. But yeah, you have to understand that embarrassment or being misunderstood or whatever the case is a normal feeling, right? It is a feeling that exists, and that's why it has a name. So you have to first of all normalize that. When you feel that way, it is a human feeling, right? But guess what? That feeling doesn't have to define you. The feeling is human, right? But allowing it to define you is where the problem lies. You don't allow it to define you. You have to understand what is really happening. You identify it, you've given it a name. This is what I'm feeling, embarrassed. I don't know what example to give, but you know your situation, right? And you feel embarrassed. It may not be that you tripped on a stairs or a flight of stairs. It may not be, your case could be you fought in public or you had something, a banter in public, or you made a mistake at work or something, and you feel embarrassed by that. Sometimes it could be your mind playing the situation bigger than it is. Like, because you live inside of your own head, you may be seeing the situation bigger than it is. If you ask somebody else that was present when that happened, okay, perhaps let me use this very good example. So you go out and you see somebody waving at you, right? This is a very common one. You see somebody waving at you and you're like, oh, okay, that's a friendly wave and a very friendly smile. Let me wave back. And the person is approaching you only for you to realize that there was somebody behind you that the person was trying to wave at, and the person went to the person anyway, the person goes over to the next person and hugs them very warmly, and you are now feeling a sense of embarrassment that, oh, you had thought that this hug was coming to me, but it didn't come to you. Unfortunately, it came to somebody else. And now in your head you're feeling, oh my god, the whole world saw that was in public, right? How do I come back from this? I mean, I was waving too, only for this person to just move past me and go and hug the next person. But guess what? The way you've painted it in your head as a very big deal, if you ask the person standing next to you, oh, did you see that? The person will be like, huh? What are you talking about? Like, Yeah, but it doesn't really make sense to them because maybe they didn't experience it, but it really doesn't matter. So anyway, the point is sometimes you may be overplaying this situation in your head, the situation of being embarrassed in your head, right? Playing it bigger than it needs to be. People move faster than you think. Most people are focused on themselves. Imagine that, okay, you were walking and your trouser or your dress or whatever it is got torn in public, and you're like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. That's one event, that's one thought, one out of 12,000 thoughts that people will be thinking per day, right? Per day, right? So if you are worried about that, event contending with 12,000 thoughts, here's a news flash: it will not win. Okay, because people are thinking about things, and that is like bottom of the list. They will see it, they will move on, and they move fast. Okay, perception is fluid. I know people say that first impression or perception, whatever the case is you only have one time to make it right, but it is fluid, it is not rigid. Somebody who you have an interaction with and they already sized you based on that conversation can along the line change their mind based off of how they perceive you again, or how you choose to project yourself again, right? So perception is fluid, it is not rigid. So if you're worried about, I already gave this perception about me that I am quiet, I am reserved, if I go back to the office tomorrow and I start making noise and I start speaking up in meetings, everybody will look at me as fake. No, people are again worried about themselves, they're not worried about you. So do you feel free? And I know that some of the examples I'm giving in comparison to the kind of embarrassment that will make you stay put on it or worry about it is little, but truly and truly the rule of the game is still the same. People are fast when it comes to this thing. They're not really thinking about it, right? So the more you learn to understand and forgive yourself to move on, the better for you. Now let's talk about the power of reframing. When you see whatever it is that has happened to you as an opportunity to learn and grow and not a life sentence. So because such and such has happened to you, I don't know what your situation is, but because that thing has happened, it is not a life sentence. It is not a reason for you to withdraw, draw back, be reserved, hide your light simply because you feel embarrassed. Okay, there's a power in reframing, in shaping your own narrative, in choosing your perspective. Now you need to ask yourself, what is this situation really teaching me? Is it teaching me how to be resilient? Is it teaching me how to laugh at myself more? Because sometimes we don't. You fall on the floor and you're crying. Why are you crying? You need to laugh at yourself. You make a mistake, laugh at yourself. It's okay, calm down, everything is going to be fine. Drop the baggage. Ladies and gentlemen, say drop the baggage. Drop the baggage. You are not obligated to carry old versions of you. You are not obligated to carry old versions of you. What do I mean? So because everybody knows you as, life of the party, you can down 2 bottles of Hennessy, you can take whatever it is, whatever perception they built about you, and it's very vivid, right? Whenever they see you, that's what they hail you by. They shall know you, and you know that everybody knows you. But guess what? You now have an incline to want to change, want to become a better person, right? And you now feel like, because I've done so bad, or I've done this and such, maybe it's not bad, but I've created a narrative around myself to becoming that kind of person, then I cannot switch up. You have the permission, you can give yourself permission to literally change yourself or your life. You don't have to carry old versions of you. You can basically drop the baggage. Okay, whatever your baggage is, it may not be a bad thing. It may just be something that you're not comfortable with, something that you're not comfortable carrying anymore. So you can drop that baggage. It's the most important thing about dropping baggage. Learning to give yourself grace, learning to forgive yourself. So many times, right, I know people that would literally not talk. So you see someone in front of, even if they step on your toes, you will not tell them half the things that you tell yourself, right? You will not tell them that, oh, you can never make it, your life is ruined. But you say it to yourself. Why can you not give yourself grace? I mean, this is the first time that you're doing life, so why can you not allow yourself to be yourself, or allow yourself to grow from your mistakes? Usually doing life for the first time, so forgive yourself, learn to forgive yourself, give yourself grace. Now you choose how you show up. Every moment that you get, every opportunity, or every moment that you get is an opportunity for you to reintroduce yourself. So do not feel like, oh, I introduced myself to the world as the girl who is reserved, quiet. Does not mean that at every point in time that you feel like it, you cannot reintroduce yourself or reinvent yourself and then reintroduce yourself. So every chance that you get another opportunity to reintroduce yourself. Show up based on who you are becoming, not on who you are. I find that a lot of people, right, because they've been, I mean, that's another topic, right, to talk about, your programming and, just showing up based off of how, you've been framed, your mind have been framed, versus how your own intentionality plays out. But you have permission to become whoever it is that you want to become. Okay, so because you've been a certain kind of person in the past does not mean that you have to continue being that person. So basically you show up as the person that you want to become, right? Not the person. If the person that I am shows up here, I'd have left this chair a long time ago, because first off, reserved, second off, I don't like talking. It's weird, I know, but anyway, so show up as the person that you want to become. Before you feel confident, you have to decide that you want to be confident. You don't just appear to be confident, you have to decide to be confident. If you wait until you feel confident and ready, you may never do the things that you really want to do, right? So confidence is first a decision. You decide, today I'm going to be confident, today I'm going to sit in front of the camera, irrespective of the 1, 2, 3 people that are here in the room. I would sit in front of the camera and do this. So first of all, a decision, and then a feeling. As you progress, being embarrassed or embarrassment is natural. It's something that would occur from time to time, but it's how you step up from that and step in to your power. Is how you not allow or give in to the shackles of embarrassment that will now tie you and tie your voice. That is the main issue. So I hope that you've been able to find something that you'd run with, and if you need reminder, then run this back. You're doing amazing and I love you. I am Eno, and I make videos here that empowers you to become your best self. Do well to like this video, share with your friends, family, neighbors, everybody, so that they can learn as well. Everybody should be the best version of themselves. And I will see you in my next video by the special grace of God. I love you guys. Bye.